Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Coach Camp in Studio here with Shelby Rowe Productions. So last week I spoke on the idea that light can always push out darkness, and that is an absolute fact. You can go ahead and do that study at your house if you like. And so piggybacking off of that and going down the road of positive mindset mentality that you must start to develop or bring to the table, I wanted to touch on something that's also something I've even dealt with, and I know lots of people deal with this. I don't think there's anyone out there that's probably immune to this, and that is depression, anxiety, and feelings of failure. How can we overcome that, right? So that's the title of this week's session. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't take much to send some people in that direction. And ultimately, I don't even know it. Sometimes whenever I'm in that direction, suddenly I will kind of snap out of it and realize, man, I have really started feeling sorry for myself, or I've started feeling like I had a lack of purpose. And that, my friend, is where I'm going with this week's message. And that is keeping focused on our purpose. Something that most of us have probably heard at some point in time is that we all have a purpose. We're all put on this earth for a reason. And it's easy to forget that, believe it or not. All it takes is a handful of things to kind of not go your way, and suddenly you start thinking, man, I can't seem to get anything right. But the truth is, those moments of failure that could bring on the anxiety, that could bring on those feelings of failure or depression, they're for a purpose. That is even for a purpose. And that is moments where we grow our most from if we're paying attention to. So it's so important to not allow ourselves to sink into that constant mindset. It's not easy to do. It takes conscious effort all the time. But we can always find some kind of a positive spin even in the worst moments. I can tell you now, many times I've looked back over my life and I've thought to myself, man, now that I'm past that point, things seem to be a lot easier, and now I have some tools to work with. But in the moment, man, it felt like it was never going to go away. I felt like I was never going to break through. But then I did. And whenever you have those moments and you break through, you realize the next time you face some stuff, all you got to do is keep pushing, keep going, one step at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time. Keep moving forward, because when you come out the other side, you're going to be stronger for it. Those kind of analogy things people say, like what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. It's true. It is true. It seems cliche, but it's true. Ultimately, in the long run, you do learn from those moments. And I think that, my friend, is so important to life. And when you have made it through some tough times, you can stand as an example to others. And that, my friends, is whenever your light can shine a little brighter and push out the darkness. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Tune in again next week as we continue down this path of mental health, positive lighting, and as always, be good to one another.